the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And as you can see, it's time to go back to the theater. And ladies and gentlemen, this past weekend was Father's Day, and this movie certainly has some fathers in it. My review of the 2019 action film, Shaft, coming up now. John J.J. Shaft Jr. has become a successful cybersecurity expert at the FBI and has a degree from MIT. After the suspicious, untimely death of his best friend, J.J. tries looking into the case. He soon discovers he's going to need some help from his estranged father, John Shaft II. The father-son duo end up teaming up and investigate the seedy underworld of Harlem. JJ's grandfather, John Shaft, even gets involved in the fray. But have the three generations of Shaft bitten off more than they can chew? So what did I think of Shaft? I thought it's a mediocre action comedy sequel. When I saw the previews for the film, they made me laugh quite a bit. Unfortunately, almost all of the good bits were shown in the trailer. All of the action here is very average, from the usual shootouts to the mostly uninspired brawls. The comedy is very hit and miss as well, with mostly chuckle-worthy jokes, but not really any big laughs. The gag sometimes felt forced at times too, and felt like the writers had to meet a certain quota every few minutes. The film has some okay father-son bonding moments where the two end up helping each other out with their old school or new school ways of doing things, be it methods on how to find information or how to score in their love lives. Some of the older Shaft's material comes off as more of a walking dinosaur, however, instead of the old school feel it's attempting, with the sometimes cringeworthy dialogue. There's also a number of elements that the film tries to pass off as cool that really just comes off as corny. Speaking of the script, it really lets Samuel L. Jackson loose on how many F-bombs he wants to drop, which seems pretty fitting. The plot is paper thin and piles on cliche after cliche, like when JJ is going through a dangerous part of town searching for answers, and there's so many over-the-top things going down in the neighborhood. The story is also incredibly predictable, from the secrets that are uncovered to basically everyone outside of the main cast turning out to be a villain or henchman, and of course a very obvious love story dealing with JJ's best friend that he has a crush on. The film also tries to use CGI for de-aging in a flashback scene, which looks pretty bad, especially since we've just seen a much better younger version of Sam a few months ago in Captain Marvel. Almost all of the side characters are quite boring, and all the villains are generic and very forgettable. The cast stars Samuel L. Jackson as John Shaft Jr., the coolest private investigator in New York who's surprised when his son comes looking for help, Jesse Usher as JJ, John Shaft III, the cybersecurity expert for the FBI who's trying to solve the death of his best friend, Regina Hall as Maya, John's ex and JJ's mother, who's wanted him to stay away from his father because of the danger he had put them in, Alexandra Shipp, who, yowie wowie, as Sasha, JJ's other best friend that he has feelings for, who also gets involved in the case, and Richard Roundtree, who shows up for more of an extended cameo as John Shaft, the legendary retired private investigator. Shaft has a few entertaining moments, but feels outdated, undercooked, and seems happy coasting on just being painfully average. I'm gonna give it the rating of meh. It's okay. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.